Do you know who is in charge of the executive branch? This is just one of the many questions we're going to unravel in this video, covering the official 100 civics questions and answers for U.S. citizenship. Let's kick things off with question 13, which asks, name one branch or part of the government. You might answer this with Congress, referring to the legislative branch, or perhaps the president, representing the executive branch. Alternatively, you might mention the courts, which make up the judicial branch. The next inquiry, question 14, is, what stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? The answer lies in the concepts of checks and balances, as well as the separation of powers. Question 15 brings us back to the executive branch, asking, who is in charge of the executive branch? The answer is the president. Moving on to question 16, who makes federal laws? The answer is Congress, comprised of the Senate and House of Representatives. This leads us to question 17. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The answer, as we've just mentioned, is the Senate and House of Representatives. Question 18 asks, how many U.S. senators are there? The answer to that is 100. This segues into question 19. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? The answer is 6 years. Question 20 is a bit more personal. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Your response to this will vary depending on where you live. Question 21 asks, the House of Representatives has how many voting members? The answer is 435. Question 22, we elect a U.S. representative for how many years? The answer is 2 years. Question 23 is another personal one. Name your U.S. representative. Again, your answer will vary based on your location. Question 24 asks, who does a U.S. senator represent? The answer is all people of the state. Question 25 delves into representation. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? The answer is due to the state's population. More people means more representatives. Question 26 asks, we elect a president for how many years? The answer is 4 years. Question 27, in what month do we vote for president? The answer is November. Questions 28 and 29 ask for the current president and vice president respectively. You can find these answers by visiting uscis.gov/citizenship/test-updates. Question 30 asks, if the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The answer is the vice president. Question 31 follows up with, if both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The answer is the Speaker of the House. Question 32, who is the commander-in-chief of the military? That would be the president. Questions 33 and 34 both revolve around the president's power with bills. The president signs bills to become laws and also has the power to veto them. Question 35 asks, what does the president's cabinet do? The cabinet advises the president. Finally, question 36 asks for 2 cabinet-level positions. There are many possible answers, including Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education, Secretary of Energy, Secretary of Health and Human Services, Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Secretary of the Interior, Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State, Secretary of Transportation, Secretary of the Treasury, Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Attorney General, and the Vice President. In this video, we've covered questions 13 through 36 of the USCIS official 100 civics questions and answers for U.S. citizenship. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content.